We are here with another exciting update on Archmage Rises, the best role-playing game we could ever make.
Yay!
Yay! So we are back to our usual digs, as you can see, and I have been away for almost 4 weeks. That was the point where you would ask a question about that, but clearly we've missed that. So
Where have you been, Thomas?
I was in Iceland, then Scotland. No, Iceland, England, Scotland, and then down to meet with you in Portland.
Yeah, I tasted all the candies from all of those places, I'm happy to say.
That's true. I brought you Viking beer from Iceland and several candy bars from England and Canada that you can't get. And now your life is worse off for it because now you know of things that are delicious you cannot have.
Well, I've been eating through them all, so there's still hope.
That's good. And on my trip, I went to the William Wallace monument in Stirling, and I got this really sweet goblet. Look at this thing. This thing is awesome.
What are you filling it with?
Well, I think that I should have communion in this. I think that I should bring this to church and say, I will drink from this cup. I mean, it looks like the Holy Grail, basically, right?
Definitely.
But to be honest, the strongest thing I'll probably drink out of this is Dr. Pepper. So this is Dad's official Dr. Pepper goblet.
It's pretty sweet.
No kids allowed. Also, while I was there, they had in the museum, it's this weird building they built that it's like a tall tower that they built instead of everything being on the ground floor. So halfway up the tower, they have these little floors that you can go in and view the museum, and inside was William Wallace's sword, and that sucker is huge. It's this big giant sword, and so I was like, that's pretty cool. That would be a pretty awesome Christmas gift. I wonder if they have like a replica or something like that, or maybe I just steal the one that's in there. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
It didn't. There were no security guards around. I'm sure I could have got away with it. So so I told my wife that, and I said, that would make a really cool Christmas present. Maybe you could look that up online or something later in the year and stuff. She just looked at me like exhausted. She's just like, fine, if you want, I'll just buy it right now. and so
no way
is
the
replica of William Wallace's sword.
How did you get that through the airport?
Oh, that'll go right through security, no problem. They're just concerned about how much water you have and your shoes, but a claymore like that, no problem. No problem at all. Just bring a whetstone so you can sharpen it up on the plane, and off you go. No, we had it direct shipped from the monument to our house, and
nice.
By the time I got home, it was here. So now I have William Wallace's sword, or something very close to it.
Sweet.
Yeah. But let's keep it professional here, Nick. Last week was a travesty. We will never have James on this broadcast again, and so we're going to keep it professional. So that's why I'm wearing this polo shirt to keep it nice and professional, and
nice.
And you're wearing your purple t-shirt.
So, yeah, it's a Pig Squad shirt. It's pretty sweet.
Pig Squad. Nobody knows what Pig Squad is. What is Pig Squad?
I know. It's an indie game community here in Portland. It's pretty cool.
Pretty big one. How many people are in it?
There's 1,000 or so people in it. Regular attendees like 300.
That's insane.
Pretty big.
That's pretty big. You think with that kind of community, you'd be a better game developer?
Yeah, well, no amount of tutelage is going to help this guy.
Well done. Okay, let's class it up here. Okay. So we are going to show some feature that we've been working on about NPC accompaniment and how you can go to NPCs, invite them to come with you, basically travel along with you, and then you can go and do activities with them. So why don't we show the people that?
Yay!
Okay, so here we are in our new and improved town view, and let's go to the maid shop. Okay, so we're going to go to the maid shop, and then we're going to talk with Helen here. Hey Helen, we're going to invite you to join us for an activity. And you know what's awesome about this? Is we don't tell you what the activity is. I would love to join you. Right.
She's in for it.
She's in for it. And so what happened here is she's joined us. So now we show the NPC up there. What is this red bar up here? Is that their health?
Yep.
Okay.
She's doing great.
You worked on this while I was away. I can't even remember what it's all going on here. Anyway, and this A thing, we probably should have put in the real graphic for this video.
Probably.
Wow.
I'm hoping she's fine, so that would be like a smiley face of some kind, I'm guessing.
I was really trying to class this up, Nick, but we are back down to our below average.
Yeah, that's Xbox. That's good stuff.
Anyway, it's supposed to be a little icon here showing friendship, and we don't have much of a relationship with this person. Anyway, so that's that. Okay, and so what's cool here now we see that the main shop is closed. Why? Because the person who runs the main shop is running around town with us. And so now we're gonna go out, and we're gonna leave the town.
I was kind of worried if you go into the healer and she comes with you, does that mean all our patients just die?
I guess if you just travel around for a long time, they just die. Okay, so this is the outside of the town, and we're going to leave the town, and we're going to go fishing. So let's go to this water tile. My frame rate's really bad right now for some reason. I'm not sure why, but anyways, we'll go here. And look, there's a list of things that we can do on the tiles besides just exploring them. And we are going to fish. Okay, so we are fishing, and gives us some text here. We pick a decent looking spot, prepare your gear, settle in. Helen fumbles with her gear, tries to look comfortable. Okay, so let's fish. So we can leave at this point, or we can just fish. Okay, so fishing is based on your survival skill. And I failed. So what happened? It's stifling hot, no breeze, the water smells of vegetative rot. Helen complains the whole time. I caught no fish. Helen caught one fish, and I tanked the relationship. So,
she's having a terrible time.
She did, yeah. So this really backfired. So what are the reasons that we would go and do an activity with an NPC like this, Nick?
I don't know. Sometimes just talking to people doesn't do it, right? You gotta have a relationship by doing stuff.
That's right.
So, yeah, so I guess if she liked fishing a lot, this would be a good thing to do.
So there's some things in the game you simply can't do by yourself. Very hard to play like chess by yourself against yourself, and other things. And so the idea is that you can go fishing by yourself. You can get a certain amount of well-being that increases, makes you happy. But if you do it with someone else, it's more enjoyable. Unless you do it with Helen here. So doing things with others is more enjoyable, and you get a relationship bonus with them. So that's a reason that you would want to do that. And then whether or not they enjoy it is based on their personality type and the kind of interests that they have. Helen is clearly not a fisher.
She caught one fish. She didn't catch anything.
Well, that's true. So based on their personality and their interests, there's certain things they would rather do than other things. And so by getting to know the person, you can discover those things and choose things that are going to be good for both of you and build a relationship and have a good time together. And so every hex has the possibility of these things. I'll just go to a land hex here. And there's a few different things like going for a hike, bird watching, foraging, tree climbing. We shouldn't have rock climbing here. We should only have that in the mountainous areas and stuff. But anyway.
It's a very small rock.
Yeah, that's right. So this is an example of how we're going to flesh out the hexes and give you more things that you can do there. And there's a reason to do each one of these, and there's different skills associated with them, and all that. But that's still to come. But just getting an NPC to walk around with you, and if we go into combat, they could get hurt. And the way I really wanted to end this video was the ability to attack Helen right here, push her off a cliff or something like that, but we just couldn't get that part working for the video. But that
is so vicious.
Yeah, that is something you can do. And so if you succeed at pushing her off of a cliff, then she's gone, and then everybody knows she was last seen with you. And if you fail at pushing her off a cliff, then she runs away and tells everybody that you're a murderous psychopath, and that's gonna ruin your reputation within the town. So, but it is possible if you wanted to go and get every single person in town and push them off a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
If you're that kind of player, we're making the game for you. So, okay. On a happier note, is there anything you'd like to say, Nick?
I'm very happy that we're getting interaction with the hexes in, because I want to make a sweet potion workshop, and I need a place to get my herbs if I don't want to do trading. So I'm excited about this feature. It's still pretty new, still got a lot of content to add, and work out some of the things about, like, make them a little bit smarter about, obviously if you're going to go out with Thomas, you got to be really careful. So these people have to be smart enough not to just have Thomas push them off a cliff. But yeah, I like the direction it's going.
Nick's cheap and doesn't want to buy herbs from the various markets in the place. He wants to forage them for free and turn them into potions.
I'm gonna be like a herb bum. I'm gonna, have my little hovel and make my little potions. It's gonna be great.
Okay, so that's it for this week on Archmage Rises, and next week we will show you some more of the game. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.